Hey music fans, as a roadie I had this great opportunity to tour with all these bands. I wrote a book about my experiences on the road and it was the #1 new release on Amazon and Bios and it's now sold millions of copies on Kindle. I'm Joel Roadie and this is my podcast, Party Like a Rockstar. So why are we checking out Pink? What About Us? And the reason why is somebody asked me to do a reaction or check out an artist by the name of Davina Michelle, and I never heard of her before. And I don't know if I've ever heard this song before, so I wanted to listen to the original. I went to check out the official music video, but it's copyright blocked, so I found this live version. And we'll see together. I'll let you know by a thumbs up or not if I know the song when it starts, but I don't think I do, so we'll see. I do want to throw a shout out to this company here, Amento Footwear. You guys can find out more about them at amentofootwear.com. But I was talking to the guy online. He's actually a super cool cat, and he sent me a pair of their sandals. These sandals are made to be athletic in. You guys can go hiking and do lots of stuff. Not to get into my world, but I get athlete's foot, so I like to wear open toe stuff and stuff that's not necessarily like heavy suede, crap like that. So these are really nice. They're super lightweight, and I'm looking forward to going hiking wearing my Amento footwear. So check it out, see what you guys think. Let's jump into this. Pink, What About Us in the live lounge. Let's do this.
See in the dark, we are rockets pointed up at the stars. We are billions of beautiful hearts. And you sold us down the river too far. What about us? What about all the times you said you had the answers? What about us? What about all the broken happy ever afters? What about us? What about all the plans that ended in disaster? What about love? What about trust? What about that want to be solved? We are children that need to be loved. We were willing, we came when you called, but man, you fooled us. Enough is enough. What about us? 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 What about us?
Okay, so I know who Pink is. I've heard of her. I actually was eating lunch once at a place called Joffrey's in Malibu, and she was eating her lunch next to me. She had a salad. She's very healthy. And I have a very good friend who's was doing Pink's tour, I believe, last year. So it's a huge camp that she has, this big tour stuff. So I know who the woman is. I didn't know she was such a great singer, though. I've never heard this song before. I didn't know it. And it's really, really well written. Her performance here, I mean, she has such wonderful command of her voice. I love the two backup singers perfectly harmonizing with her. I thought that was just awesome. The song itself is very well composed and whatnot. I liked all of the lyrics to it. I don't know if she writes the music or not, but a really great song, very emotional. Drums sounded awesome. That guitar sounded sick. I know she's a big name. This isn't like I'm but it's nice to the people that you've heard of before when you listen to them for the first time. I think there must be some track of hers I know, and you're really gifted, and she's fantastic. What a wonderful performance. I'm very glad that somebody suggested this other artist here who I'm going to jump into next. And I got to find out about this, which I know is a big hit. I saw it had hundreds of millions of views, the official video, so it was a biggie, but I never missed this one. So wonderful track, wonderful artist. I am now a Pink fan. I think she's brilliant. Oh, really, really good. All right, let's jump into this cover artist lady. Let's see how she did with it. And I look forward to seeing everybody on the next one. Thank you so much. Hey, the podcast is over. What are you still doing here? Well, while you're here, like and subscribe. Thanks.